Welcome back to Cryptowise. My name is Marvin and I will be your captain today. And what an amazing day it is to be in crypto. Aren't you with me on that? I mean, look, Bitcoin, 55,000, breaks $1 trillion market cap. Ethereum almost at $2,000 with over or close to $250 billion. BNB, wow. BNB, honestly, guys, $314. I think it was up over $330 today and growing. Binance Smart Chain is the direct result of this growth. Absolutely amazing. Polkadot, $34 with a $32 billion market cap. Things are changing. The landscape is moving. The crypto land is growing. And I'm so happy that you're here with us to do that. Now, guys, if you haven't already, please do us a favor and follow us at Cryptowise Daily on Twitter. If you're a tweeter, a twat, you know what to do. Follow us on Cryptowise Daily. Why? Because we are bringing you live information, real-time news, any updates we feed to our Twitter on a real-time basis. So make sure to follow us there. And if you aren't already, please do us a huge favor and follow us. Subscribe to our channel. Click on that little bell. Honestly, guys, that bell is going to get you real-time information. When we release a video, if you click on that bell, you're going to get that video in your feed in real time because the information that we're providing you is actually critical information. In most cases, we're providing this information as quickly as we can to you to make sure that you're getting all the appropriate information to make your decisions and make them fast. Like our videos, subscribe to our channel, click on that bell. We really appreciate it. And follow us on Twitter, guys. We love you. Okay, moving right in. Today, we are going to be talking about altcoins. I want to give you a quick brief on the altcoins that I'm looking at now. I've been getting a lot of complaints. Well, not complaints. To be honest, we've made so much money. We've had so much success together in our trades and the videos. If you please go watch our videos, guys, because every single video, every single project that we have brought forward to this channel has done incredibly well. And so if you go ahead, take a look at our videos. We've got lots of great videos now that you can see. Read up on it. I mean, listen to it, right? Listen to it because Milton, he's bloody incredible. He got ahead of the Binance chain before all the other YouTubers started talking about it, by the way. He got me on Binance Smart Chain, and thank God he did because it has been game-changing for me in terms of fees, and as well, we got into Binance Smart Chain projects before this huge surge started to come in, and I don't believe it's over, guys. I don't believe it's over. I really don't. I think it's just beginning. The retail markets are starting to come, but the institutions will follow. They will follow, and if you looked at Binance Coin today, you'll see why. But yeah, please watch some of these videos on Binance Smart Chain, some of Melty's top picks and some of my top picks because we're doing awesome things. But today, I want to talk about my projects that I'm researching. And I'm considering buying or I'm already in them, and I'll let you know, full disclosure. As always, this is not financial advice. I repeat, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, nor do I claim to be one. This is the cryptocurrency land. It is a high risk, high reward ecosystem, but do not risk anything that you are incapable of losing because every single one of these projects can go to zero. Every single one. When we talk about altcoins, we're talking about high risk opportunities. Keep that in mind. Don't come back and blame us, okay? Yeah, we've made a lot of money. And we continue to make a lot of money in the altcoins, but we know that there's volatility. We've seen it in 2017, 18. We saw the huge gains, and then we saw the bear market. And so if you haven't experienced the bear market, understand there is volatility in crypto, and you need to be very cautious. But I do want to talk about the coins that I believe to have the most growth potential today. We've seen a massive bull market. Everybody, including myself, is out there looking what's next, what's undervalued, what's a good buy for me today. I want to take profits from one, put some into some stable coins, and I want to take the additional profits and put it into my next buy for my next gains. There's projects that I feel like I've had significant gains in, and I want to move some of those profits into other potential gainers for the next week or two to come or for the next future. And so I want to talk about some of those coins. The first coin I'm going to talk about is Auto Farm Network, okay? Auto Farm. Now, again, Milton talked about Auto Farm in his Smart Chain video. okay? He's been talking about Auto Farm in his top 3 Binance Smart Chain projects. This is not new news, but I want to share with you how amazing Auto Farm has been for me. This is my login to Auto Farm, okay? And so what you're seeing is now you're seeing 1.5 billion staked and locked into Auto Farm right now for farming rewards. 1.5 billion. If you go back to the videos a couple days ago, I mean, guys, we're talking about hundreds of millions a day. Now, Auto Farm is way behind, and I'm going to show you why I think it's still a fantastic buy. Auto is trading at right now $11,722. This scares a lot of people. I talked to a few people today and yesterday, and I was talking about Auto Farm, and they go, "Oh, it's already so expensive. It's already so expensive. It's at $11,000. It's almost at $12,000." Or yesterday it was at $9,000. And I'm going, guys, you're wrong. You're wrong. First of all, look at old projects like Earn Finance and some of the biggest beasts in the DeFi ecosystem. They're 40, 50,000. It doesn't matter. I had someone say to me yesterday, "Oh my gosh, it's almost at Bitcoin prices. Like, why would I buy now?" You don't look at the price. The price is irrelevant. It doesn't matter if you own 0.1 of this coin or if you own 10 of them, okay? It doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, you'd rather own 10. It's the market cap. It's the volume. When I look at the market cap of Auto, I'm seeing a market cap of 159 million today. Okay, I'm seeing 24-hour trading volume of over 31 million. Now, that's almost doubled its trading volume in the last 48 hours. And the market cap continues to grow. When we look at this chart, okay, I'm seeing steady growth of Auto, steady growth. This is healthy. These dips are healthy dips, healthy dips. This is a new project. Why do I love Auto in addition to the fact that I think it's really undervalued today? Well, now, in addition to that, I'm staking Auto, right, through Pancake, which also Milty talked about. And if you have questions, just ask. We can help. But I'm staking it. I've got liquidity pool tokens, which I purchased on Pancake. It's wrapped BNB and Auto LP tokens. I've taken those from Pancake and I've deposited them into Auto. You can see here, I'm currently getting an APY of 403% and a daily APR of 1.1% of my holdings. And my holdings right now in Auto are over $200,000, as you can see. Now, guys, full disclosure, this is 3 days ago. I had $105,000 in Auto, and right now it's at 208. That's close to $100,000 gain in less than 3 days. And to top that, I'm earning over $3,000 a day in Auto interest alone on my holdings, and it's growing as BNB has been on fire. Auto's following suit, okay? And so I'm making on the appreciation of BNB, I'm making on the appreciation of Auto, and I'm getting amazing daily rewards in Auto interest. And so 1.1% of 208,000, you do the math. But I can tell you, I harvested this morning. That's why it's low here. And I took over $3,500 off the table. Now, I've also testing it out and moved some cake into here. And I'm getting 334% just on cake alone, right? And so I'm harvesting that as well. But there's other tokens you can bring in. And I've just started testing it. I mean, I'm probably going to bring in some USDT. This is one of my trading wallets. And so I just wanted to show you, right? Full disclosure, full transparency. We're not talking shit here. This is the real deal. And so I'm a big believer in Auto. Now, keep in mind, there's risks, right? There's inherent risks. I'm putting my LP tokens into Auto, and I don't know who the hell is running Auto, right? It's not necessarily insured. I don't know who's running it. And so there's an inherent risk. But the reward so far for me, knock on wood, has been fantastic. And I highly recommend you look at it. Again, market cap of 159 million. I just want to take a look at PancakeSwap, right? Because PancakeSwap we talked about a couple of times, and I bought Pancake originally at $2 only a couple of weeks ago, and I've been harvesting my Pancake, farming for my sweet cake, as I talk about, right? And it's at $17.65. Who cares about that? It's at a $2 billion market cap. So when I compare PancakeSwap to Auto's measly 159 million, and I see we've got over 1.5 billion already in here, I see the numbers are off. I see we have huge growth in the people using Auto, but the growth of the actual coin has not caught up, right? And so I see Massive opportunity to continue in auto for myself over the next few weeks and months to come, hopefully months to come. And I'm very bullish on BNB and the smart chain. So right now I'm gaining my rewards. I'm very bullish on auto, as you can tell. This would be my number one pick today in terms of altcoins that are undervalued, that I would highly suggest you start looking into. Now, one more thing with respect to auto is with respect to their DEX, right? Their Binance Smart Chain DEX aggregator, it's coming. And I have a feeling it's coming very soon. And that will change the game for auto. I mean, right now, everyone's using PancakeSwap for the most part on the smart chain. Even auto, I'm using PancakeSwap. But when they implement their DEX, it's going to bring a ton more traffic to auto. And keep in mind that Binance will likely list auto. Now, I don't have insider information on this, but I do know Binance is going to list their top 3 Binance Smart Chain coins before April or by April, and auto, I believe, is number 2 right now. The other thing, they're constantly bringing out new news. One interesting thing here that I saw just an hour ago is a partnership with Helmet Insure. Now, I started looking into Helmet Insure, and it's actually pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting site. They've got flash mining, and they've got these insurances pools that you can actually get involved in. Now, it's not the traditional insurance that we had talked about. It's not your traditional insurance. Helmet is a peer-to-peer insurance protocol written by Options Trading Logic, which allows anyone to create any insurance policy easily in the market. Unlike other insurance products you may have used, Helmet does not solve the problem of code attack risk, right? And so a lot of the insurance projects, you're looking for protection from potential hacks. In this case, but allows DeFi users to be protected against the risk of price fluctuations, which is also a massive risk. So Helmet Insure developed on BSC, the Binance Smart Chain, specialized in providing price shield insurance for BSC assets. This type of insurance depends on token holders and traders. This is really interesting, guys. I started looking into Helmet just now, and we're seeing a price of $1.41, market cap unknown. They've got a total supply, it appears to be 100 million. But this is a coin I'm going to watch. I'm not currently in Helmet, but I'm going to dive deeper into this, and we're obviously seeing some significant gains here in the short term, which has been pretty awesome. But this just came on my radar. I wanted to show it to you. It's something I'm looking into. I haven't personally invested in it yet, but it's definitely something that I'm curious about, and I potentially might make a move into it and start playing around with it. Now, that brings me to my next project that I want to talk to you about that I think is really undervalued today, and that's Bridge, okay? Bridge Mutual. Now, guys, come on. I mean, Elio Trades, Ivan on Tech, all the big boy swingers. I even think BitBoy talked about this a few times. There was so much hype around Bridge Mutual, right? There was so much hype 3-4 weeks ago, so much hype. It's coming out. And then it popped when it came out. And, you know, a lot of people made a lot of money that were seed investors or private investors. Some of them are still obviously staked or vesting. But the coin did really well out the gate. However, it started to die off, right? It started to die off, and people stopped talking about it because it wasn't doing a 1-2x in the last week. And people started FOMOing out of Bridge Mutual or taking their profits, and putting them into Bitcoin, Ethereum, or other Binance Smart Chain type projects. But I'm looking at Bridge Mutual right now, which, by the way, is an awesome decentralized insurance coverage project for smart contracts, stable coins, exchanges. Take a look at it if you haven't. Take a look at it because it's a really big project, and they're doing some amazing things. And also, they have huge partners. I mean, their partnerships, I don't know where they are here. Their backers, I mean, they've got huge backing, okay? A huge team and a huge community. But everyone FOMOs out if there isn't gains in the last week. Oh my God, something must be wrong with Bridge Mutual. That is not the case. This is a long-term big boy, in my opinion. And this chart, by the way, is bloody fantastic. Look, we saw these massive gains out the gate. We saw them. I watched them. I was pissed off that I didn't get in earlier. Okay, there was too much bloody FUD and FOMO going around about Bridge Mutual. So I took a seat. But I watched. I actually bought in here at 320, one of the biggest last dips that we've seen. But what I'm seeing here is sideways movement. This is the healthiest movement I want to see, especially in a bull market. I'm seeing a ton of consolidation happening for Bridge Mutual. I'm expecting some big things for me in Bridge Mutual over the next couple weeks and months to come. I think at a $25 million market cap for a project this significant with this big of a following is a joke. especially in this market when we're talking about small caps being 100 million, right? And so huge growth potential in my mind, of course, just my mind, my crazy, crazy mind in Bridge Mutual. I would continue to look at that if I were you. And Pancake Swap, of course. Who doesn't love some sweet, delicious, delicious cake, right? Soft in the middle, crunchy on the bottom. I love my cake. And I'm going to continue to hold cake. I know it's scary, right? Look, we're looking at a $2 billion market cap. However, it is the largest by far. I think it's just taken over in terms of size against Uniswap, right? Which is the largest decentralized exchange on the Ethereum blockchain. Pancake, backed by Binance, right, on the Binance Smart Chain, also trading on Binance with a whopping $1 billion, over $1 billion in daily volume. This thing is not going away. This is not just some piece of food and dessert that's around to be tossed around and eaten and smiled at for a day or two. This is a real project. And so I plan to keep Pancake Swap. I plan to continue to use Pancake Swap as the Binance Smart Chain continues to grow. And I know there's some FUD going around today on Binance. I know Binance is having some trouble today. They locked their Ethereum. Yes, that's a bit sketchy. Their withdrawals of Ethereum got locked due to too much usage, which is quite strange because the Binance coin has been absolutely smashing it today, right? And you've got a lot of people moving on over to BNB and the Binance Smart Chain. So yeah, is it a bit sketchy that that's all taking place today? Yeah, absolutely. But hey, Binance Smart Chain has created an ecosystem that allows me to trade for a fraction of the price. I pay cents on my trades. I pay cents to get into pools and cents to get out of them. And the volume has been amazing and the projects have been great. All right, moving right along. Guys, Litten Tree, right? Lit. I did a video on this. It wasn't even long ago. It was a week ago. Lit. What a beautiful, beautiful gem Lit has been. Now, I still think this is a great project. And at 190 million long term, I think Lit is a great project to be in. And I'll say the same about Reef. I think Reef is still very undervalued, okay, for the long term. Those are both, Lit and Reef are both Polkadot projects. And Polkadot projects that I love, as well as Ocean. Those are long-term ones for me, right? And non-Polkadot, the graph, I talked about that. But let's get into something different. I want to give you something different. So here's a project that I've been looking at. Boys and girls, put those pants on, grab a pizza, and take a look at Prosper, okay? Pros. It's currently trading at $4.83. Now this grinds my gears because I started watching this bloody thing at $2 not very long ago. We'll take a look. But it's still a hidden little gem in my mind, and I haven't bought it yet. I'm waiting for a bit of a dip because a lot of the focus has moved on to the Binance Smart Chain. But in terms of this project, I think it's been hidden away. I think people haven't really looked at it yet. I don't think it's got its day yet, and it's still a tiny, tiny little gem at $21 million market cap with considerably decent volume given its size at 6 million and growing. Let's take a look at its chart, and I see healthy sideways growth here for Prosper. Why do I think Prosper is so interesting? Well, if you actually take a look, first of all, I like their website. I love seeing the bull and the bear and the guy in the middle. I mean, that does something for me, right? Okay, yeah, I know. I'm not mentally challenged. I happen to like their website, but I like what they do more than their website. I'm finding this really interesting. It's predictable outcomes. Prosper is a short-term, non-custodial prediction and hedging platform based on the Binance Smart Chain, right? So I've been talking about this Binance Smart Chain. Milton's been talking about it. It is the future right now. It's where the wave is heading, where the air is blowing in crypto land is all towards the Binance Smart Chain. And if you're not involved yet, you need to start looking into it, and you want to do so quickly. And so we're trying to find projects on the Smart Chain that have real tremendous value and growth potential in the short term and long term. But for me right now, I'm looking at where can I put these next short term moves, right? And so I'm seeing Prosper as something really interesting for me. The advantages is retail oriented, existing prediction markets, blah, blah, blah. They've got a great architecture that allows you to go through MetaMask into Prosper, into the smart contract, and onto Chainlink, and liquidity program. The main problem of the crypto prediction market is a lack of liquidity. Obviously, yes, we know we are aiming to solve that by implementing binary models of liquidity provision. As Prosper is a short-term prediction market, the results of each pool are pretty much randomized. This means that in general, the expected value for liquidity providers is always positive. Free maximum insurance fund, high annual percentage yield, rate income, and 0% treasury. Its utility, low commission rates, prediction insurance, access to exclusive pools, custom pool creation, prediction leverage, liquidity incentives. The insurance part is really interesting. I think we just kind of looked at this with Helmet, but at the moment of prediction placing, each user may reserve some amount of PROS tokens in order to ensure his prediction. The maximum amount of those reserved tokens equals 10% of the user's prediction amount. Each exact pool has its own insurance fund. And then they have custom pools. And they've got an actually pretty great roadmap that I would highly recommend you look at. When I look at their backers, I'm seeing Matic Foundation. I'm seeing Chainlink. I'm seeing Anchor. Guys, I'm seeing everything I want to see, but I'm also seeing a $21 million market cap. What else is interesting? Yes, it's on the smart chain, but where is it trading? Where is it trading? Okay, Uniswap. Binance. It's already on Binance, and we've got $2 million of volume. It's on PancakeSwap, Binance, Uniswap, etc. This project, I think, has some great potential. And I'm watching it. I've been watching it the last week on Binance. And all I'm seeing is steady growth. Now, of course, the Binance Smart Chain is growing. And so everybody's investing in Binance Smart Chain projects. Yes. But there are lots of Binance Smart Chain projects. You got to be careful because everyone's trying to get on the chain to get that FOMO, retail FOMO cash from people like us. So you got to really watch out. But the fact that it's trading on Binance itself, the fact that this is such a little gem. I mean, when I started looking at this not long ago, right, we're at $2. I think I started watching it around $2. Yeah, it had just pumped, right? And so it was in the low twos. And I saw lots of consolidation. It's been quiet, and now we're seeing some growth. Obviously, over 30 days, this project is fresh, came out in early Jan, and it's already done 348%, but that's nothing given its size. I mean, when we look at auto, or forget it, well, let's look at cake, right? Auto, I think, is completely undervalued. Honestly, guys, when I look at cake, let's look at cake's max, right? It's up 2,300% in 30 days. I mean, shit. We could have bought cake back in Jan for 60 cents, right? And we're at $17. I mean, I was buying it at $2 a couple weeks ago, guys. And so when I see this, I'm not that scared. We're in a heavy bull right now, and cake's at a $2 billion market cap. Okay, and Prosper's at a $21 million market cap. Now, granted, they're not the same thing, but Prosper's live. Like, I can use it, right? I can bet on prediction markets right now, and I can actually put pairs and try to get involved on this, and they're getting traction. They are. I've been watching it. It's growing. And so this is a project I'm going to continue to watch. I might make a move on this, to be honest with you. I'm watching it right now. I'm going to see if it dips a little bit more in the next kind of 6 to 12 hours. And if it does, I'm likely going to make a move on it. I think we've got a mini gem on our hands. This may not be a long-term hold for me, I'll be honest with you. I'm right now looking for those short-term gems for my profits. And I've talked about this with you guys before. Like, I really want to make sure, guys, that you're taking our advice on the fact that, one, this is an investment advice, and two, the crypto market is obviously extremely volatile, right? We see that. And so you got to be careful. And what I do is I take profits, guys. So I told you this before, I've got 80% of my portfolio in Polkadot, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, okay? The other 20%, I dabble in my alt favorites, right? And then about 5% of that, I go into what I call my super high risk alts. These are alts that I'm taking a flyer, likely generally on short-term gains, until I can see what the project's actually fulfilling. Unistake was one of those that I showed you guys not long ago, and I think Prosper is probably going to be my next. Now, don't quote me on it. I still digging into it. I suggest you do too. And guys, do us a favor. Tell us, what is the coins that we should be looking at? What are the projects that we're missing that we haven't talked about? I mean, obviously, we're 24/7. We are literally 24/7. I mean, I don't think I slept much last night with all this going on. I don't think I slept much at all. And so that said, we can't see everything always. So let us know, what projects should we be looking at? What projects are you getting involved in? Comment on this video. And if you haven't, guys, obviously like this video, smash it, because we're growing this channel and we are so grateful for you guys. We're bringing you our honest research, our honest feedback, what's working for us, what's not. You're going to hear about it from us. And I think Milton mentioned to you that we are considering very soon starting our live show together. And if that's something that you'd like to see, something you're interested in, please do let us know. Send us a tweet, comment on this video, get over to Cryptowise Daily and start spreading the word of this channel. We greatly appreciate it. As always, I know this was a different video. We didn't do a deep dive in any of these projects, but I wanted to bring information to you guys. Things are moving. They're moving fast, and I wanted to bring information to you as quickly as possible. I wanted to give you a little bit of an insight from Marvin's brain. That's my brain, the absolute maniac. I'm definitely higher risk than Milton, but Milton has been giving me some of the top gems in my portfolio over the last 6 months. So everybody, please show some love for Milty, because the poor guy's making us all rich. And, well, I shouldn't say poor guy. He's doing quite well himself. But anyways, guys, thank you. Thank you. We love you. Please spread the word about this channel. We're going to keep bringing you some amazing content. We love you.